Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D Champions of Krynn. So I'm playing Iron Man, and we're on part 2. And we're dealing with copy protection. Let's see. Journal. Page 32. Journal entry 36. What is word 9? 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be 4. There we go. All right. So we are in this temple. Caramon told us to go this direction. And you know, I just thought of, we never freed Caramon. I'm not sure how that's going to work. We're supposed to get that key, I think, and free him. Oh, well, that's just how it is. We're going to do the temple first. Hey there, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? All right, let's see where we're going. Monsters attack. It doesn't look like a monster to me. Those are monsters. Any casters? Nope. Okay, we're fine then. Go ahead and sleep these two. That'll save us a little time. And I guess it wasted our sleep on skeletons. We'll see if our inexperienced Kender cleric can turn these. Oh, look at that. Wow. Turned all 4 of them. He's starting to make it somewhere in the world. You're not doing too bad? Glad to hear that, Joshua. Winding down for the night. Nice. Now, you haven't played Wizardry 6 anymore on your YouTube channel, have you? No, you were doing that for a while. Junk. Okay, let's see if we can memorize. Sleep. Sleep. Success. Giant rats and skeletons boil up from holes on the floor. Yeah, I don't think we need to cast anything on these. Okay, can you turn this time? Nice. That level has made a big difference, his last level up. Seven experience. That's pathetic. 7 experience, really. This room is covered with cobwebs, old brooms, rags, and other domestic goods litter the floor. Search? Nope, nothing there. Okay. Monsters attack. Clerics again. Ooh, wow. He's turning zombies now. The cleric is really getting somewhere. That's crazy. Turned all of the undead. Of course, we're going to get 0 experience for him, but it's okay. You had issues with video clips not merging into a single video. Oh, that's too bad, Joshua. Hey, Kane, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? $44 experience. Okay, we need to go left once I get out of this room. Gotta remember that. Why do we have to bash our way out of a room that we just bashed in? This room is stacked to the ceiling with moldering skeletons. You see a glint of polished metal under a pile of bones. Okay, 66 experience. Let's see if this is magical. It is. It's a +1 chainmail. Okay, well that's cool. Ah, so you probably missed my question, Kane. How are you doing? Well, this is kind of weird because, oh, there is a door. Okay, good. More monsters. Ooh, and casters. Oh, okay. Not bad. Missed the mage. That's bad. Oh, come on. Wow, we're not doing too well with our spells. Oh, Gorn has the Ring of Invisibility, maybe? I'm confused. Oh, this one's held. Never mind. This one's held. Okay, we at least hit the cleric. It's not as big of a deal for the mages to hit us because they just have magic missile. We'll target this one here. The whole person's what's extremely dangerous. Those two are helpless. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He asks, how are you liking your champions so far? The party's been great so far. I've been really happy with them. Joshua says he might pick up Wizardry 6 again in October. Don't race in the winter and plan on bulking muscle, so I have time to record and game. Okay, let's see. Still got to worry about this cleric. Oh, he didn't cast this round. That was good news. Wow, punched it for 5 damage. That's a hard punch. Seven damage from that hoop pack +2. I lost so many weapons. Kane says, that's what I do after work. Bulk up. Hey, Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. See what kind of progress we can make tonight. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a wand too. I forgot about that. No. Well, what did he? Oh, charm person. It's really weird that a cleric can get charm person because of his god. Piles of bone, piles of skeletons fill the room. Something gleams amid the debris. Searching is successful. However, what you have found may not be what you were looking for. Okay. Any casters? Nope. This should be no problem. We can sweep the giant rats. It's +1. Nope. Turn. Nothing happens. Oh, the cleric failed me this time. Big fail. 16. That's a normal mace. 16. Yeah, all that's normal. Okay. Now this flails magic. I know that. It's a +1. I don't know how I'm missing armor class 7. That's a 35% bonus chance to hit, and we're still missing. It's pretty sad. Even the mage could hit. Okay, rats are down. Should equip my mace. Do full damage on these. Nice. Okay, that was anticlimactic. Not much in here. Guess I should search. Oh, here's a room. Okay. We haven't reached the end yet. More monsters attack. Ooh. Mages? Yep. We should be able to sleep them. I'm going to aim it right here to try to increase chance of hitting the mage. Both mages. There we go. Sweet. Wow. don't really want to use... Well, I'll get it back. Okay, I didn't lose it anyway. Need a stinking cloud here. There's only 2 left. I guess I'll do it. Okay, that was worth it. Joshua says, how do you know where you are? I don't. I'm just navigating via instinct. I have no idea where I'm at. I just know I'm in a temple. Okay. Darts. We should be going the right way, though. A mass of whirling multicolored light spins in the middle of the room. The sheer beauty of it is awesome. Polly recognizes that this... Okay, I guess I wasn't allowed to read that. You jerk awake and the illusion fades. Enemy forces are revealed behind the illusion. Mr. Spock says, I don't know where I am either most of the time in real life. And Kane says, yeah, I use Goldbox Companion now. No, you guys know me better than that. We're doing Iron Man, no cheats. Not cheating to win. Just straight blind play. Okay, let's see. Do I still have my... Oh, I don't have my sleep. I think I should be able to reach with Magic Missile. Yeah. So we'll Magic Missile one of those. Does she have her sleep? Nope. I should have rested. We'll get one more Magic Missile cast on this one. And Boris can hold these off. Let's hit the Hobgoblin leaders. I know they have bows. Sling. Oh, 1 damage shy. Slings are so weak, but unlimited ammo, so. And you can use a shield with them, so that's a bonus. You know what? A charm could go a long way here. If I can actually get something charmed. Let me see how far I can go. Let's charm this guy. Oh, fail. Kane says, well, I've never played a gold box to completion yet. You just get bored with them, Kane, or give up, or why is that? Why are these leaders advancing? That's kind of strange. Here comes the magic missiles. Poor Boris. Bo says, I always found charm kind of useless in PC-based D&D games. Yeah, it seems to have a low chance of working. When it does work, it's great, but yes, I agree. It seems like the monsters usually make their saving throw. I don't know what kind of saving throw is needed for that, but we need to give Boris some help down there. Let's do a yell. Kane says, never had a PC until Baldur's Gate 2 came out, and DOS was icky to me. Still is inconvenient. Ah, so that's why you never completed them? Let's go give him some help. Let's go after these mages too. Need to try, Kane says you need to try Knights of Chalice too. Very gold boxish. Hey, Saztam, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, let's see. They have a charm person. I did not know that. No, no. Oh, they just charmed my Kender. And I used my charm already. Otherwise, I could have cast charm to get him back. I did not know these had charm person. I've only seen them shoot magic missiles so far. Dang. And of course, their charm person worked. Yeah, exactly, Bo. He says apparently they can charm. I found the same in the PC games. I get charmed, they don't. Yeah, what's up with that? And Sadstam says they don't look very charming. Oh man, that's such a bummer. Because I'll have to kill him now. Kill my own guy. He's my healer. At least these Bazes are missing. They have really bad Thaco. I do have a wand. I wonder what kind of wand it is. It'd be too dangerous to try to use. In case it's like a fireball or something. Man, I haven't injured any of those. Quit hitting Boris. This one has 1 hit point. I'm going to punch it. Well, I have enough weapons. We can use broadsword on it. Okay, I didn't lose it. 6 hit points. We need to get some other people down there. Lynn, you're kind of in bad shape too. Joshua. Go back to using a weapon. Yeah, that would have been a good time to have Fireball. I don't have it though. My caster's only level 3. 2 more levels to go before I can get that. Kane says, complete a pool of radiance, though, if you count the pen and paper modules based off of. Ah, okay. And Mr. Spock says, if you lose a party member, can you recruit a new one? Yeah, I'm not doing, I can raise him from the dead. It's not an Iron Man where a character's permanently dead. Iron Man just means if the party dies, then the game's over. Although, if you have an elf, you cannot raise elves from the dead. Cleave and Great Cleave would be handy now. Yeah. Yeah, no permadeath on a character. That would really be impossible. It's already very, very difficult. Iron Man usually means when the game's over, when you're presented with the party is destroyed message. Okay. That helped. Oh, Boris didn't have a weapon. He lost it. Luckily, my cleric's Thaco is terrible, and he can't hit my own guys. Glad they chose to charm my cleric. He's casting something. I don't even know what he cast there. It went too fast. Wait a minute. You can shoot a hoopak from melee range? Or did the computer just cheat? Because if you can, that's pretty crazy. That's as good. That's better than a hammer. I gotta make sure I don't do enough damage to actually kill him. Yeah, that won't. 2200 experience. Ooh. Lots of stuff. Some magic stuff. Cool. And of course, my cleric's unconscious. He's the one that has detect magic. But we know this ring and potion have to be magical. That's probably it. Nothing else looks different. Congratulations, the party gains experience. Okay, and I don't really know why, but we don't have Paladin, so we can't heal. Oh, this is a problem. I have a potion. I don't know if it's a healing potion or not. Dang. Oh, here it is. Sweet. Let's see if I can make Sever use it when he's unconscious. No, he can't use it while he's unconscious. The only way I can get him up is to rest a whole day. And I seriously doubt it's going to let me do that. Oh, this is bad. Now, before I do that, let's set our spells to memorize. We'll at least get some of those. Rest today. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. This is a terrible, terrible situation to be in. Let's put the ring on. Ring of protection +1, yeah. Don't know what kind of potion that is. Jeez. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, the Iron Man ending is very bad. Josh just says forcing a knocked out character to drink a potion sounds like a quick way to make them drown. Now, what's funny is if I had a potion of extra healing, I could actually have another party member use that on the one that's unconscious. But regular potions of healing don't work that way. You can't use them on someone else. Let's see. Mr. Spock says, I want to play as a skeleton party. And Sever says, I come in right time to see namesake get knocked out. Slap them on the back while they do it. It'll be fine. And Sad's name said, didn't want to Iron Man Secret of the Silver Mines just yet. No, that's what I was saying on one of my streams. I'm like, I don't want to go through those mines. They take forever. Oh, I hate that area. There goes Polly. So yeah, I may have to start using my potions here and see if it's a potion of extra healing or not. I have a potion there. Forrest, do you have any potions? Nope. You'll have to wait till after combat if you survive. Which my guys can't hit worth a darn. Look at this. It's terrible. What kind of warriors are these? Dink, dink, dink. Got one. Got another. I can't even hit him from behind. This is so sad. He surrendered. He got tired of me swinging at him. That's such a bad spot right now. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give a potion of Boris. If he uses it and it restores hit points directly to him without asking me, then it's a regular healing potion. It might even be a potion of giant strength. I don't know, or speed. Okay, he was healed. So that's a regular healing potion. Kane says, how are the Savage Frontier games? Well, they're good. I like them, but there's only 2 of them. I've streamed the first one and I started streaming the second one, I think. 15 hit points. Okay. Now let's try another one. Give to Boris. Hopefully one of these is an extra healing. Speedy. So that was a potion of speed. And I have no idea what that just did. It didn't heal me. My guess was that was a potion of speed. A double. And I just wasted it. We already know that's a regular. Yeah, she has a potion. Healed. That was a single charge potion of healing. Oh, I'm so screwed. Wow, wow. I was able to rest a day. My cleric got up. Now if I can just keep him alive for this battle, then we can do a fix command. Mr. Spock says, when I play pool, I may have to put a medieval soundtrack in the background. Is he made of iron? I'm not sure who you're talking about, Mr. Spock. And Kane says, I listen to this usually when I play ads. Okay, let's go down here. Let's hope we can turn these. Nice. Okay, there's hope. There's hope. Okay, bless, charm person. Fix. Yes. Okay, we're okay. No death to us yet. That's what I thought. I'm going the right way. You hear voices from around the corner ahead. This is ridiculous. We've only begun packing up those eggs, and now we're supposed to have them ready by tonight. And I don't trust that white dragon. I don't think it enjoys it here. Too hot for him or something. Another voice answers, listen, dwarf meat. We've got to get the word out that adventurers are on our trail. So shut up and keep moving. Conversation fades to low mutterings. You spy a group of humans and draconians. As you round the corner, one of the humans yells, there they are. Let's take care of them now. Hey, Kane. Wow, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Now you won't have any ads, so thank you for that. Mr. Spock says, the guy that had to give up. Oh, the warrior that surrendered. He's made of iron, yeah. We kept hitting him. It was like dink, dink. Okay, it looks like we got a mage and a cleric. Disable the cleric first. Okay, sleep. Caster's down. That's what's important. Well, let's see if our charm works. Fat chance, but we'll try it. Ah, it worked. Hey, Bo, if you're still on here, we got a charm person to work. It's a miracle. Oh, Bo, thank you very much. He just gave a gift sub. Ah, Mr. Spock got the gift sub. Wow, nice. Celebrate charm person. Thanks. Thank you, Bo. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. The war that war is on our side, so we don't want to do stinking cloud on them. Let's these well that one's those are helpless. I guess right here. Stamp says, I'm already subbed, so I'll eat a sub instead. Thank you. Yeah, eat the sub sandwich. Oh, it's nice of you, Bo. Thank you. Okay, let's see. None of these are hurt. Paralyzed. You can use your sling. Take down the mage before he wakes up. You were getting ads too, Bo? Oh, you mean before you subscribed, you were getting ads. Okay, gotcha. I'm like, you shouldn't be getting ads. But you're a Patreon supporter too, I think. Is that what you mean? Yeah, it's too bad I can't just like get rid of the commercials for specific people. Like someone's a Patreon supporter, just it doesn't work that way. Okay, finally. Now I can move forward. Flail. Let's move you down here. Here we go again. Dink. Ooh. Mage took that one down. Bo says, it's all good. Get one free sub with Amazon for only one channel. Mine goes here for sure. Oh, thank you. Mr. Spock says, I'm fine with them as long as I know that they help you out. Yes, they do. So I appreciate that, Mr. Spock. Earlier, I can like get graphics for my game I'm working on, pay my mom for that. She's, low, retired, no income, so that helps her. And then help Belle to help me potentially retire earlier so then I can do more gaming and do more reviews and stuff. So it definitely helps out. Oh, I don't want to target him. He's friendly now. Okay, we survived. Nothing magical, but we did pick up a few darts. Kane says, so what's the room's feelings on Savage Frontier Gold Box games? Don't see them talked about much. I really like them. There's only 2 of them, unfortunately. But personally, especially Treasures of the Savage Frontier, it's one of my favorites. Pool of Radiance is my favorite, and then I think Treasures is probably my second favorite. Bo says he thinks my mom's art is great. Reminds him of old school D&D and such. Thank you. I think Mr. Spock said the same thing. He has a feeling of old school D&D. Joshua says, do the Amazon subscriptions help the content creators? If so, how do I use that? Yeah, it counts as a subscription. It's basically, I guess, I don't really know for sure how it works, but I think you get to use it every month on somebody. Mr. Spock says, yeah, your mom's art reminds me of the D&D cartoon. Love it. Ah, cool. And Mr. Spock hasn't tried any of the Savage Frontier games. Yeah, they're kind of strange. I don't know how to describe it, but they feel more open world to me. But the first one, Gateway to Savage Frontier, feels almost a little bit too open world, where you don't really know where to go. And it almost feels a little bit unfinished. But the second one, Treasures of the Savage Frontier, doesn't feel that way. Oh, copy protection. Rulebook, page 8. After spells, what's word 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay. We're getting close, guys, because we heard those guys talking. I don't want to go this way. I'm going to go this way. Okay, nothing in there. This is probably the back side. Dusty bones and rotted caskets thrown haphazardly around the room. A zephyr of wind swirls dust motes into eerie patterns. Let's go this way. Nothing in there. This room is strewn with brass dragon eggshells. Some evil creatures carrying bags rush out of the door to the south. Okay. What? Door to the south? Oh, it's over there. It's a gate. Sever says you can transfer characters from treasures to pools of darkness since the file formats are the same, but they would be underdeveloped. Ah, that's a good point. I forgot about that. Pretty hard to start, Kane says. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Mr. Spock says, I see you have a review, so I'll watch it after it's done on Savage Frontier. Yeah. Yep. I've reviewed Pool of Radiance, Curse of Azure Bond, Secret of Silver Blades, I think Champions of Krynn, Gateway of Savage Frontier, Heroes of the Lance, Hills Far. Those are silver box, those last two. Pools of Darkness. I think I've done Pools of Darkness. Yeah, I'm almost positive. So I think I've reviewed 8 of them. I'm worried that we're going to be walking into a dragon here. Okay, that's where we came out. You hear running footsteps fading to the west. Suddenly there is a muffled roar of something large and mean. You hear cheering in the distance. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling this is a dragon. I really don't have anything to do here except to bless. Sever says, where would the wind be coming from? Is this dungeon air conditioned? Yeah. Oh, and Savage Frontier, you fight basilisks and hell giants as soon as you leave the first town. You talking about Gateway or Treasures? Because there's two called Savage Frontier. To the west. Well, I went west. Okay, so I just wasted my bless. You hear shouted orders from the southwest. Nah. It's too good to be true to try to rest here. Okay, I'm gonna get to sleep. We're gonna cast it right here. Hopefully I'll get both mages. Gateway? Yeah, when I played Gateway, I don't remember that. But it depends on where you go. That's the thing about Gateway Savage Frontier. It's so open world. You could go somewhere where you probably shouldn't and fight something hard. That's probably likely. Sleep, sleep. Okay, cool. Since I'm gonna rest afterwards, might as well cast Magic Missile too. Here we go with the dinks. Mage had to take him out with darts. Let's yell. He wants to kill Sever. Surrendered. Okay. Got our darts back. Mr. Spock says the little tink noise reminds me of a geologist's hammer. All right, can we memorize? Yes, we did. Success. Okay. So, should I waste my bless spell? It says it's coming from the southwest. You see a mass of hobgoblins and humans standing and waiting in the corridor ahead. Others laden with sacks are running up the corridor and around the corner to the north. What do you do? Hmm. Let me say leave. The forces hoot and jeer at your retreating backs. So I was trying to go north there. Let me see if I can go this direction to get there. Nope. Okay. Looks like we have to do something here. Let's see what happens if we wait. They charge. Okay. That's actually probably what I prefer, for them to be closer, because then we can reach these casters. Yes, let's hit this guy. It's a good start. Oh, we got to prevent that charmed person mainly. That's the biggest problem. Now our cleric can shoot those down with his hoopak. I do probably want to get a stinking cloud here, but I need to get closer. Let's move up and around here. Should have got one square closer. I'm gonna have to abort this. I don't have anywhere to cast it without hitting one of my guys. You have magic missile. $13 damage. Wow. Dropping like flies now. Surrendered. Seems like there's always one that surrenders. Hysterical sounds of panic and fear come from the corridor to the west. The fleeing hobgoblins have left behind a few eggs. You hear the remnants of the enemy force running to the north. Clamoring voices and screams come from the archway ahead. You see a huddling mass of hobgoblins filing out of the gate. They are carrying sacks of eggs. The wretched creatures suddenly turn to the side, and white dragons come rushing down at you. The hobgoblins cheer and laugh. Oh boy. 14 hit points. That's about as pathetic of a dragon as you can get. Really? 14 hit points? My mage has 14 hit points almost. Okay. Let's try a stinking cloud. One's gagging. They're both gagging. Stinking cloud for the win. Wonder what those hobgoblins are thinking now. Yeah, even a baby dragon you'd think would have more than 14 hit points. Joshua says it's the heat. It's doing a number on their hit points. Yeah, really. I'm gonna definitely take it out before it has a chance to come back. Why do I? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Mr. Spock says 14 hit point white dragon has emphysema. I want to see if I can attack with ranged with this hoopak. You can! Wow, why did I never know this? The hoopak is better than hammers. Because hammers you can throw, but I think they can only go a range of 3. You can throw them in melee range. But this can go really far in melee range. Wow, that just improves my view of Kender. Can make some Kender fighters up front. And he'd still be able to hit casters in the back before they could cast. All right. Surrendered. 323 experience for killing dragons. None of that looks magical. Congratulations, party gains experience. Hobgoblins see you and panic, trampling over each other to escape. Some bags are dropped on the floor. Attack the remaining force. They immediately surrender. You pick up the remaining bags of eggs. Okay. Sweet. Oh, you're new. That just was the exit. You are near throttle. Do you enter? So we never did save Karamon. He's still locked up in that dungeon. I want to see what happens if I go back to town. Do you enter? No. They'll probably say, "Where's Karamon?" Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Says, yeah, hoopak is pretty cool and do ranged and or close melee. And on a thief, get some sick backstabs. Cameron can take care of himself. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't think we've completed it. Let me go to the commandant. These good dragon eggs prove dark plots are afoot. Take word to our outpost between Gargath and Jellic. I will meet you there as soon as. Oh, I guess we didn't have to save Caramon. We could just leave him locked up in throttle. Once there, you should investigate the Tower of Gargath. I am impressed with your progress. Okay. So let's go to the armory and identify our stuff. I don't think any of this is magical. This is magical. Jimmy says if Caramon couldn't do the time, he shouldn't have done the crime. Poor Caramon. We'll see him on Heroes of the Lance. No, I'm not going to play Heroes of the Lance. That game is terrible. Ring of Protection. Oh, here's our wand. Ooh, it's a Wand of Ice Storm. Wow, that's nice. That could have been useful, but now I've saved the charges in it. I'm actually going to give that to my cleric. If he can use it. Let's see. He can. Because sometimes clerics just can't do that much offensively, so that'll be good for him. Okay. And I need to appraise a little bit so I have enough to try to level everyone up. I still don't think I had enough. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Okay. So, Joshua, you're first. Level 3 knight. He gained 13 hit points. Nice. Kane says Dragon Strike, best game ever. Is that the one that's an action game where you fly? Or is that something different? Mr. Spock says Heroes of Lance. No thanks. Hills Far, yes please, lol. No, don't do Hills Far. Don't do it. Oh my gosh, that game. Yeah, you're level 3 knight now, Joshua. Okay, Gorn. So 41 hit points, went to 52. He got 11. That's not bad because Rangers only get a D8. Boris. 39 to 52. Another 13. Wow. Flynn. Oh, he's going to be gaining level ups and that level 3 mage is going to be a big deal. Because now we can get Stinking Cloud. Okay, Sever. Level 3 Cleric. Nice. Finally, hold person. And Polly. Level 4 Mage. Something's not right here. You should not be able to get a 3rd level spell when you're level 4. You should be level 5 to get a 3rd level spell. What's going on here? I am so confused right now. Oh. Yeah, fireball or invisibility 10-foot radius. I have no idea, Kane. I've never seen this before, ever. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is a bug or some special combination I have that has allowed this, or if it lied to me when it said level 4. I'll have to look, see if he's level 5 actually, or she's level 5. So I'm really torn here because Fireball's a fantastic spell, but invisibility 10-foot radius is what allowed me to Iron Man Curse of the Azure Bonds. Without that, I could not have Iron Manned it. So I'm really torn. The other thing is, it's probably more likely that I'll find a Fireball scroll somewhere than an invisibility scroll. Hmm. This is tough. And actually, what's really weird about this, if I am level 4 truly and I get Fireball, it's only going to do 2d6 damage, right? No, it'll do, or is it 4d6? 4 through 28 or 4 through 24. Yeah, I bet it'll do 4 through 24 damage. So it's not that much damage, but if you hit casters with that, that's going to prevent a bunch of spell casting. Kane says red robed gets a 3rd level spell at 4th level. White robe gets it at 5th level. Really? Wow. I did not know that. That's crazy. All right, we'll just get Fireball for now. And let's see, are we still? Yeah, we are level 4. That's crazy. 21 hit points. That's huge. Okay. Let's go to the inn. Fireball. I could get 2 fireballs right now because of the way the moons are right now. I get a bonus spell, and you can use the bonus spell on Fireball. Wow. 2 fireballs at level 4. That's so imbalanced. Okay, I'm not complaining. Now, Cleric. We can get 3rd level spells. We're going to do our 2nd level. Hold person. Hold person. I have 4 neutralized poison scrolls. So I don't need slow poison. It's just going to get another one. 3 old persons. And you can get Stinking Cloud. Kane says it's in the tables in the journal. Cool. Yeah, I never knew that. Mr. Spock says, I looked up a white dragon and they have a minimum of 5d8 hit points for their hit dice, which means that dragon rolled really bad. Yeah, he did. He just rolled 1s and 2s. That's terrible. Oh gosh. And it didn't even roll them separate. They both had what, 12 hit points. Or no, it was 14. They both had 14. Okay. So we're ready to leave. You meet a band of clerics on a pilgrimage. They offer you healing. I wonder what this is about. Do they charge? Oh yeah, they do charge. 2,500 steel to do a heal. That's ridiculous. You are near Jellic. I don't think that's where we're supposed to go, is it? Maybe. All right, hold it. we got to explain something. You record the rest of his speech, journal entry 47. Hi, I'm extremely pleased to meet you. Oh, I remember this guy. I remember this area. I think, oh yeah, this is why I probably should have gotten visibility. Because I think there's a lot of elves here. The casters. This guy's kind of a scam artist, if I remember right. Yeah, I've marked where my friend lives. Yeah, I remember that. I think I died in my first Iron Man of this, in this town. Welcome to my ale house. Do you wish a drink? Sure, why not? No. Then you must leave. Hey, there's no option to punch the barkeep. That's always an option. Okay, armory. Do you have anything special here? Composite longbow. I probably actually should get bows now. You get 2 attacks instead of 1 with the sling, so makes a lot more sense. Sell chainmail too, but we already have it. You can't use one. Skyla, he's a fighter mage. Oh, not enough money. Yeah. I leave and she goes, "Do you wish to purchase more?" Man, she's greedy. Magic shop. What do you got for us? Ooh, now we're talking. Potions of extra healing. That would be good. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. And the scrolls, if one of these could be invisibility, I wish I knew. That would be great. Not enough money. Nice. That was some good jewelry there. Okay, Kane, have a good evening. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. So we're gonna buy both of these. How much left do we have? Wow, we still have 2,500 left. Okay. I go with plus arrows or darts? Let's see. No, it's too expensive. Let's get a potion of extra healing. Because I get in trouble. Okay. Goodbye, she says. So let's go try to scribe these spells, hopefully. Knock. Hey, there it is, invisibility. Wow. So lucky. Mirror image would actually be really good on the other caster I have. Why did that interrupt me? I thought he said I could rest in here. This is really annoying. Okay, can I get rid of this guy? Got rid of him. Sorry I had to leave. Boy, you guys are hard to find, you know. He joins the party again. What a jerk. So I can't even rest here to do scribe. Okay, he left. Rough characters approach. Wait. Yeah, this is shady here. Yeah, here's these elves that I remember. Elvish curates, thaumaturgus. Okay, this is going to be rough. Sleep won't work on them. What are these? Evil fighters. Let's hope my mage is going to go before them. No! Oh, I have the Wand of Ice Storm. Gotta use that. That'll interrupt the spell on him. Yeah, it does, Mr. Spock. So it sounds like he's just going to turn evil on you anyway. Yeah, he is. He's a jerk. Okay. It'll still hit me. If I remember right, I think there's another place where we can rest. This guy on the north side of town or something. So I'll try going there. Let's see if any of this is magical. Nope. Oh, we have banded mail though. I'm actually gonna take that over plate mail. So I can get more movement. Six. Drop your plate mail. There we go. Oh, you have chainmail +1, and you have chainmail, so you can take some. You got your chainmail. Okay, that was pretty good upgrades. So are we gonna be able to rest here now? Probably not. I did scribe something, I think. I did. We're slowly scribing. Okay. And then this will give to Flynn. Oh, he's a white mage. Okay. So he can't scribe it, so we'll have Polly do it. Now, will we be able to memorize anything? Lost her bonus spell. We got a couple things memorized. Okay, good enough. We got our spells. Now we'll get out of here. This jerk scanning us. I feel like it might be up here somewhere. Skyla stops and whirls around, drawing his weapon with a snarl. Stands there for a moment, then rubs the back of his head. Lousy brats, he mumbles. See the shadowy figure. Alright, I'll be right back, and he leaves. Rough characters approach. Mr. Spock says, in the middle of the night, the party cuts Skyla's vocal cords. Yeah. I think these elves, if I remember right, they can actually cast spells, these rogues. That was a weak fireball. $398 experience. Nothing magical. Two-handed sword. Darn, I tripped up back there. It's time we got you guys had disappeared. We ought to go see my friend, you know. I thought that this was the area where that guy is. Go to the inn if you want to rest. This guy's really annoying. Hey, little gremlin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Armory, we've been there. And I've been to all this stuff. Maybe I just need to clear it out. No, guess not. I have no idea where to go. You ditch Skyla as you leave. Good riddance. You are near Naraka. Do you enter? Yes. Decayed section of Naraka. There is little sign of life. Can I rest here? Joshua says, what's that NPC's deal? Why does he keep bailing on the party? He's super he does it every time there's danger coming around. So like if bad guys are gonna be jumping me, then all of a sudden he leaves. That's what he's about. And little gremlin says, Skylar, make up your mind. Yeah, he's a total scam artist. He's a bad guy. Man. I think I'm going to go with invisibility. Oh, I get a bonus spell. Okay, we'll do invisibility and fire. Cloud. Now we can cast this. We still get one? Two bonus spells. The moons must be situated right for us. Okay. Guards burst from concealed niches and attack. Ooh. This is where invisibility is just saving my butts, guys. Did you see that? They were trying to cast lightning bolt, but they can't target me. So he had to abort it. Wow. Invisibility, 10-foot radius, best spell in the game. We're gonna let them waste all their spells. Magic missile aborted. Little Gremlin says, I think Skyla's been farting and hiding to avoid detection. Get them to waste all their spells. So yeah, this area looks a little too hard for me. Slow. Some of these explode too. I don't know which ones. Stinking Cloud. Man, they have a lot of spells. We should have no problem once they spend them all. The other cool thing about this strategy with invisibility is we can have all my other characters delay and then cast a fireball on these, and then at the end of that round run forward and just totally slay them. Okay, they're not casting anything else anymore. So now what we're going to do is a bunch of delays until they waste their turn that round. And then we're going to do a fireball. Move you here. Okay. Oh, that's the one that explodes. And the others dissolve into acid. So the Bozaks explode. K-Packs are acid. It's funny that they hurt their own. Please and panic. $207 experience, that's it. On one of the bodies, you find a note. Allow prisoners to think they have escaped before attacking. The game is played by my rules. Signed, Prison Lord. Okay. Yeah, should I be doing this here? I don't think so. I think that's too hard. Let's try to go to the tower. This it? It's an outpost. Let's see if we can level up. Ooh, level 4 knight. Joshua only got 8 hit points there. Gorn got 10. Boris 11. Flynn not ready. Level 4 cleric. Okay. Let's get a silence. Let's see what they have at the armory. Nothing good. Eight hit points on a knight with 18 constitution is bad for level up. But it's okay. 55 hit points is still okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I'm glad you arrived safely. Caramon is now organizing the good armies. You must gather information on enemy strengths and plans. Go to Garguth. A dragon lance is rumored to be hidden there. This is a powerful weapon that you may use if you recover it. We have a man there who can help you. May Paladine protect you. Okay, Garguth. Oh, they have a vault. That's where you can store things. We'll store money for you. We only accept money in lots of 100 steel. There's a processing fee of 20 steel. So they don't do items. Here's Gargeth. Stand within the gates of Gargeth. The guard demands to know your business. Well, I guess we'll lie and say we're tradesmen. What do you trade? Bluff, attack, or leave? Bluff. Who speaks? I wish I could look at their charisma. Probably the knight. They don't believe you. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I'm invisible. Okay, they started casting spells, but I'm invisible. It's gonna save my butt again. Let's move you out here. Delay. Delay. Okay. Sweet. Magic missiles. Yeah, so the rogues can cast magic missile. That's so weird. They must be multi-classed rogues. Okay, next round. Charm person. Those rogues have charm person too. Let me see if they're done. Nope, they have. Well, that might have been a different one. If both of them don't cast now and guard, then I think they're done. Spells. Yep, okay. I think of the best place to do this. I'm going to move over here. Okay. Before I do that, 6 and 5. Okay, we're going to delay. Okay, Joshua, have a good one. It's good seeing you. 2, 2. That would have been a hard fight. Man, that mage. 459 experience. Still looks normal. Guards drop rocks and other missiles from holes in the ceiling. Get out of there. Doesn't get any more bonus spell. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're going on an hour, 15 minutes, so this will probably be a good place to stop. We survived another session, guys. That invisibility is going to be so strong. I'm so glad I got that now. That'll be my preference over fireball. If I get a bonus spell, I might take a fireball. And when I get to the next level, then I'll be okay with just fireball. But visibility will be my first. Yeah, no party white bow. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And Bo, thanks for giving Mr. Spock that subscription. Appreciate that too. And I'll see you all next time.